Hello everybody, and today I have for you a game on Grind, which was a pretty awesome game. It was pretty damn awesome. I joined late, not super late, they were like 7 confirms in when I joined or something like that. Basically, the game that you're watching is from start to finish, so yeah, I joined late but not super late. And of course, this is gameplay on the new DLC Grind using the Peacekeeper, which is of course also from the DLC. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about the downside of when a DLC comes out in Call of Duty. So as you guys know, I have pretty much only put out 2 videos containing DLC maps. Of course, I've used the Peacekeeper because you can keep that even if you don't have your DLC installed. By the way, for anyone that didn't know that, if you are not wanting to play on the maps, you can uninstall your DLC and still use the Peacekeeper. I figured a lot of Xbox people might already know that, but PS3 guys, you guys might not know that yet, so that's a little bit of titty-tad. I said titty, didn't I? Oh well. Of information. But moving away from what I just said, I would like to talk about the downside of DLC. And I'm sure you guys have noticed that most Call of Duty commentators, they will only put out a video of the DLC maps when it first comes out. You'll see 1, maybe 2 or 3 videos of the DLC, and then after that you pretty much won't see it at all after that. And I have done that. I cannot say that I haven't done that because I definitely have. And the reason for that has absolutely nothing to do with this DLC being bad, because I think I can say that these maps are probably some of the greatest DLC maps that I've ever put out. All of them are really good, except for Mirage. I don't like Mirage. But all of them, the other 3, are actually really good maps. They play really well, they feel really good. So that's definitely not the reason. For me, the reason was because it took forever to find a game with DLC. It just took forever. And this is the problem. When DLC comes out, it splits the Call of Duty community in half. Because, you know, when the game first comes out, everyone has the game, everyone has the same maps, so you're playing against absolutely everybody that owns Call of Duty. And then DLC comes out, and it splits the community in half between the people that have DLC and the people that don't have DLC. So the selection pool that you have to connect to gets a lot smaller when DLC comes out. So I remember a week ago, I was like, I'm gonna put my DLC back on because I want to get some DLC gameplay, and I was just sitting there, and there was like 1 lobby that I could join for Ground War, and it was a lobby full of a full party, and I was like, I don't want to play against that. And it was the only lobby that they could find, and I was sitting there for like 20 minutes trying to find another game with the DLC, and it just didn't happen. Luckily, I was able to this day, probably because I was playing at peak time instead of playing at like 3 o'clock in the morning, which probably has a lot to do with me not being able to find a game, but still, it's annoying, and it is really annoying. And also, I'm sure a lot of you know that when DLC first comes out, it's all the hardcore Call of Duty folks that go and buy it. So of course the games that you are playing, you're not gonna drop a flawless game, you're not gonna go nuclear, you're not gonna drop 5 swarms on somebody, because you're playing against people of your skill level, even more so than usual. And that's definitely not to say that you will do bad against these guys. It's just saying that, you know, you might go 30 and 15 instead of 60 and 5, which, you know, it's not a terrible game. It's just you have much more competitive games. And in terms of gameplay, people don't usually put up those kind of games. So that's why a lot of your favorite commentators will take off DLC, because it's hard to find a match. You play against people that are at your own skill level all the time, so you can't get really awesome gameplay, you can get mediocre gameplay. Basically, I just need everybody who plays Call of Duty to buy DLC. That's just what I need. I need all of you guys to go out and buy DLC every time it comes out, so I have more people to play against, so I can find a match. I would really appreciate it if everybody could just do that. But it's really sucky because the first DLC that comes out, it won't be that bad, but as the game's life cycle goes on and more DLC comes out, less and less people start buying the DLC, which is really bad. And I end up sitting there like, I just can't play DLC, I can't play it because I can't find a match. Oh, and watch the gameplay right here, guys. So I get into my little lightning strike iPad or whatever, and this dude comes up right next to me and lays down next to me. Now, I think he was trying to trap me in a corner because I was trapped for a second. Luckily, it's Grind, so there's ramps everywhere and I could actually get out. But he nearly got me killed. I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do, try me in the corner. You watch that, replay it if you need to, and tell me, is that what he was trying to do to me? Was that guy trying to get me killed? I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. But all of my PS3 guys that are watching this video, I want to know what you guys think of this DLC. Because obviously I had this conversation with the Xbox folks last month, but I don't know your guys' opinion on the DLC so far. So let me know in the comments section if you do have PS3 and what you think of the DLC so far. Also, I was thinking about putting up Skyrim. I was thinking of uploading Skyrim just because for me, that game never gets old. And I still have to finish Dawnguard. I haven't even started the other DLC on the island. I don't even remember what it's called, but I haven't even started that. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching, please let me know, because I would love to share some Skyrim with you folks. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay and the commentary, and I'll speak to you lovely people later. Bye.